Tonight, Kenyans are bracing for tough times ahead after President William Ruto signed into law the controversial Finance Bill 2023, inherently instituting punitive taxation measures on Kenyans starting next month, which is July. The signing is in line with the president's revenue-raising bid to finance the 3.6 trillion shilling budget. From July, petroleum products will attract a 16% value-added tax, up from 8%, while salaried Kenyans and their employers will both have to part with 1.5% deduction to finance President William Ruto's affordable housing plan. Chemutai Goin starts us off.
Starting next month, Kenyans will have to buckle up and tighten their belts as they initially proposed controversy-riddled taxation measures under the Finance Bill 2023 take effect. These after President William Ruto put pen to paper and signed the bill into law at State House, Nairobi. The signing paves way for the new administration to implement its bid to raise revenue through taxation, though cited by many as punitive to finance its ambitious development plan.
Out of the 102 total provisions that are being provided for now, the Finance Act, 7 of them come into effect 1st of September 2023. 13 of them will come to effect next year, that is the 1st of January, 2024. And all the other provisions, which are now 82 of them, will come into effect 1st of July 2023.
The Kenya Kwanza government hopes to raise over 250 billion shillings to feed into its 3.6 trillion shillings budget, with most of the crucial changes expected to set in immediately. Among those taking effect from next month is the 16% VAT on petrol, diesel and kerosene, raising fears that petroleum products whose prices have been on a steady rise may rise further, worsening the already biting cost of living, as increase in the commodities has a reverberating effect on production, transport and other sectors. Currently, out of the VAT charge of 8% levied on petroleum products, petrol is charged 13.48 cents per litre at the pump. This is now set to rise in July. High-income earners will also have to be frugal in the new financial year, which kicks off in July, as at the end of the new month, the pay slip will thin further, occasioned by 2 deductions. 1, the 1.5% housing levy imposed on the gross salary of salaried Kenyans to cater for the affordable housing fund, which employers have to match at the same percentage.
So to claim that they want to lay off employees because of an introduction of 1.5% housing levy, especially when that housing levy reduces, that housing levy will reduce their corporation tax by around 1.5% because it's a tax allowable expense on their corporation tax. Then they're just being dishonest.
The initial capping of the deduction to not more than 2,500 shillings scrapped, meaning the high-income earners will have higher deductions. The government aims at raising over 80 billion shillings annually to fund its bid to build 200,000 houses annually. The law also introduces pay-as-you-earn tax bands. For instance, individuals earning between 500,000 and 799,999 will be charged 32.5%. A tax rate of 35% will at the same time apply for all earnings above 800,000. These up from 30%. Some of the winners include local businesses manufacturing construction materials, as taxes imposed on importation of building and construction materials will result in more local purchases. The law also imposes a reduction in the railway development levy from 2.5% to 1.5% and the import declaration fee from 3.5% to 2.5%. Digital content creators are also set to benefit from the reduction of the withholding tax imposed from 15% to 5%. As protests over the passing of the bill reigned, the Azimio coalition warned that they will resume mass protests if the bill received a nod from the president. Tuesday, the coalition is set to hold a public engagement forum at the Kamkunji grounds, where its leadership will give the country its way forward. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV, Nairobi.